it's your girl Siri here, back with yet another video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on all socials at Hey Siri _ on Twitter. Now, we're not in the bag along talking, so let's get into this video.
We're not in the bag along talking.
It's done music.
I will basically be giving you guys an update on my vision board that I created. If you have not yet watched that video, it's right here in the iCard. Go and click on it first and then you come back. Okay, so you're gonna click on the video first, you know, and then you come back. Like, don't watch this video first and then go there, because that you're not going to get the energy. So go and watch that video first and then come back, and we'll be waiting on you here. Okay, I'm doing this update. I know you guys never asked for it, but you guys are gonna get it. You're going to get it. This video is basically an update because I realize that oftentimes we are eager to share our accomplishments and, you know, share the good view, but when it comes to our failures, we do not share that, and we hide from it. So I want to share my failure, and hopefully it can, you know, influence someone to share their failures and be okay with their failures, but not be okay to the point where them become complacent and get too comfortable. No, we not do that. We not get comfortability. We're not do that. We're not getting comfortable at all. We are going to acknowledge our failures, and then we're going to try and try again. Okay, that is what I would like to bring awareness to. So the first thing was my faith, which I will rate myself and give myself about a 6-7 if I'm being honest. I did connect with God. Let me say that I did connect with God on a very spiritual level, on a different level, and you know, like, it was a different, I'm at a different place than I was the year before. So honestly, I achieved it, but I did not achieve it to the extent I knew I could have. So for that, I give it a 6. Where my relationships are concerned, that's with my friend and my family, which is my mom and my sister, I would give myself a good 6-7 too. It's the same thing. Like, I achieved like a bond. Like, I always have an inseparable one with them, but like, I could have done way much better in 2020 where that is concerned. So for that, definitely have to work on my faith, my relationship with my family and my friend. I definitely have to work on self-care, or self-love, actually. Self-love, yeah, that's like what's in this region. Self-love, definitely a whopping 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Girl love herself. Girl, like, the way how I know that I love myself is that I don't accept less than what I am worth. Like, I don't accept less than anything at this point in my life, and I am okay. Like, I'm happy with myself. I'm content with myself, even when I'm having a bad day, a bummy day. Like, I don't stay in, I refuse to stay in a depressive state, or I refuse to stay in a down state. I always try to just uplift myself, and I want the best for myself. And like, I did a lot of self-care. Like, girl, I take care of herself. Girl, I glow. Girl, I look nice. Girl, everything. Girl is loving herself more than ever. So for that, I give it a whopping 10 out of 10. Can't, like, if I give myself an inch more self-love, it's over. It's over. It's over for you bitches.
It's over. over for you bitches.
But yeah, like that's where it's at right now. Savings, we're savings like right here. Honestly, I saved, but I also spent. So that was, let me rate it like at a 8 out of 10, to be honest. Because I did save the amount, my goal, I did reach it, but you know, things happen, life happen, end up have to spend it. So for that, I see that I can achieve it, but I just have to just stick to it and like don't trouble it. You get what I say? And sometimes we just dabble in it and like it's over. We don't put it back. So that's that. Adventures. Where that's concerned, that's gonna be like a 6-7 because I went out more than I have ever went out before. Like I went more places, I went out a lot more, but it's not, it wasn't really adventurous. It was just like more like just going out, like a nightly going out, like hanging out with family and friends and stuff. So that would I get a 7. Like if I tried something different than what I'm used to, then alright, would I give it a 10 out of 10. But never trying on really new this year. You know, like when I did that skydiving video, if you haven't watched it, go click it right now. But no, click it after. But yeah, like if I did something more adventurous like that, like do different activities like that one, then definitely I would rate myself and give myself a 10 out of 10. Organization, I think I was more organized this year than I was more organized for 2020 than I was the year before 2020. Why I keep on saying 2020? Oh my god, it's like 2020 was 2 years ago. I don't know, like if it's just me, I don't know if it's just me, but 2019 just seemed like it was last year, honestly. Comment down below if you think the same thing too. But definitely organization, I was better with organization. Only thing is I did not stick with it. A lot of these stuff on here, I realized that I attempted to do it, but I did not stick with it, and therefore that never really achieved the goal to the full potential that I wanted to. So organization was definitely 6-7. I did start a business. It's called Serious Creation, and with that business I create resin craft and art, and I sell them and everything. I was not always the artistic type of kid, as in I never want to measure to become an artist or anything. So I really stood out of my comfort zone where that is concerned. Everything is going really good. Like, let me show you one of the craft that I did. This is a tray, a resin tray, and I made it with the Jamaican colors and everything. So for that I would give myself a good 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10. You know, always room for improvement. Then you had working out, gym, going to the gym, obtaining that body, you know, that fit body and everything.
0.
That's one of the things that I would say that I did not set out and try to achieve. I became complacent. I just did not do it, and life just took a toll. Like, there was no time for it. There was no time, and even if I could make time, I didn't want to. Like, I just kept on putting it off and procrastinating. So for that I gave myself a 0. Alright, let me put it at 1, because I did do the Chloe Ting challenge, but I never finished it. So 1 for effort, right? So that is one of the things that I did not achieve. And meal prepping as well. I wanted to start meal prepping. I did do that at one point, so that too deserves a 1. It is on a rate scale of 1. So yeah, that I never really achieve much. I never try my best at. So the next thing would be outfits. For outfits, I can highly rate myself at 8.5. Reason being, because in 2020 I honestly stood out of my comfort zone. Normally I would wear a pants and a t-shirt and call it a day. Everywhere I'm going, pants and a t-shirt. But I changed it up, and like I tried new looks, like I tried what fit me, and you know, girl looks nice. So I'll probably insert like one picture. I didn't do it all around because I never really got out that much. I got out but not that much, so like I'll insert one picture, but that's one of the pictures right there. So that I deserve a 8.5. And for the final thing, which I'm very disappointed in myself for, 1,000 subscribers YouTube, and to be consistent and resilient with that. I'm going to be honest with you, and this is where the real comes in. You see me? Where YouTube is concerned, gave myself a negative. I can count on my hands how many videos I put out for 2020, and I just became complacent. I became discouraged, and you know, I just was like, maybe it's not for me. But to be honest, I wasn't consistent, I wasn't resilient, and I did not deserve 1,000 subscribers. I do not deserve 1,000 subscribers, and when I do, I will reach that goal. Trust and believe, period. Because yeah, I will reach it through God's grace. So for that, I deserve a 0. I'm not going to even, normally I would like come and share my 2022 goals with you guys, but I think I'm going to do a vision board, and you guys probably will see it eventually, but I'm not going to do like a video. You know, there's always room for improvement, and it's better you acknowledge your failures than someone else acknowledge it, because that's just going to show how oblivious you are to your failures. So for me, I have acknowledged my failures. These were simple, like, and I beat up on myself because these were simple goals to achieve, and I should have been able to achieve it. That's what I feel in myself. I should have been able to achieve it. And yeah, some of my goals that I took off the vision board for, you know, personal reasons, but a lot of them, like, I could have achieved it. It wasn't hard. It wasn't hard like saying, okay, I want $1 million. It wasn't hard. It wasn't that hard. You understand? So for that, I beat up myself, but I'm not going to beat myself down. I'm going to beat myself up and push myself up to try for 2022 to achieve as much of my goals as set as possible.